We are headed into Harrison Hot Springs, but along the way is a very beautiful waterfall, only a 10-minute drive away from the hot spring resort. Bridal Falls is a 60-meter waterfall that's shaped like a silky bridal gown. It's a very misty waterfall, gentle to the touch. One of the safer waterfalls to visit, recommended for families and couples for the easy hiking trail. Whenever traveling, what I look forward most to nowadays are hot springs and any forms of onsen for their healing properties. We've arrived at Harrison, Greater Vancouver's premier destination for a geothermal therapeutic release at the hot springs. A lot of weddings are also held here, and along with Bridal Falls, it makes for a romantic combo package getaway. I remember this place as beautiful as can be. My family has been here a few times, but this is our first time trying the services at the hot springs resort. While booking the rooms online, there seemed to be a lot of mixed reviews. My cousin did reassure us that although the place is very old, it is worth coming for a great hot springs experience. So we are gonna see firsthand and share with you how to better book your stay at this resort, because there are definitely some flaws. And the first thing that comes to mind is the smell of the lobby. It takes some time to get used to. A lot of the guests walk around in bathrobes, water dripping everywhere on the carpets, and it kinda smells like dirty laundry. Other than that, the place felt a bit understaffed. It was hard to find help just to locate our rooms. Moving on to the rooms, this is where my parents will be staying. These rooms are as good as it gets at Harrison Hot Springs, at 250 Canadian a night. My parents were super happy with their stay, amazed with the spectacular lake view. Although technically it's joined with the Fraser River, this could also have been a great fishing trip if it were salmon season. So what we discovered was that the better rooms are all located at the West Tower, being the newer building of this resort. The room that I was staying is the budget option at $150 a night, located in their Heritage Building, the same building from a century ago. It just felt too worn and old for our liking. And if I've known, I would say the best budget options here would be the Mountain View rooms at the West Tower. There are 5 pools in total, but unfortunately the main pool at the center was closed for reconstruction. We're taking a short walk to the source of Harrison Hot Springs, and this path is what I remember most, taking Grandma to dip her feet and to see if she would have a better time walking. I do believe that recovery from sore muscles and fatigue do heal quicker from my experiences at onsens in Japan. However, I couldn't smell the sulfur or magnesium at the pools just now. It felt more diluted and smelled like chlorine, similar to the local swimming pools. The pungent eggy smell did come out strong reaching the source, but it's sad to see the area being barricaded and closed off to the public. It's caused quite an outcry on the news, and though I would understand that hot springs in Canada is rare, and that the little we do have needs to be preserved, there's a lot of controversy in regards to the ownership of the hot springs. To see things at the resort so poorly maintained, it's such a tragic waste of a beautiful resource with the potential to be so much more. But don't get me wrong, Harrison is a very beautiful place regardless of the hot springs or the resort. We've headed to the town center where you can find the public mineral pool, a big steamy hot tub inside, and if I were coming myself, I would definitely be staying at the newer hotels outside, which are more affordable options, but the public pool is also gonna cost you $16 per entry. Sitting by the lagoon works wonders for my wellness. Such a tranquil setting. Colors all around here appear so vivid, it feels like a great destination for spring break. There's only a few shops and restaurants in this small town. On Google Maps, the highest rated point of interest is at this fish and chips joint right here. I had some sort of expectation that John would be a white, jolly fisherman with a beard, but it turns out John is Asian with a background in Japanese cuisine. And that was when I knew there was something special going on here. Let me tell you, I'm no stranger to fish and chips. Studying in London, my dad told me, son, you gotta try it wrapped in newspaper for that authentic taste. And I would be out there trying all sorts of fish and chips on the menu, but I gotta say I found no comfort in how things were cooked. And even if I go to Harold's, Gordon Ramsay's, or Jamie Oliver's, it's nothing compared to this godsend fish and chips right here. The strawberry on top just sealed the deal. Tender flaky fish with a light crispy tempura batter got me announcing that this is the best fish and chips I've had, period. John Fish and Chips is gonna be what I remember about Harrison Hot Springs from today, and also a good reason to come back. Moving on to dinner, there seemed to be three options: the resort menu, Greek Mediterranean, or this German place called the Black Forest Steak and Schnitzel. Curious about the German community in Vancouver, I do see the German language option at the SkyTrain ticketing machine. I used to work for a very interesting German boss. Shout out to Pascal. I persuaded my family to try German food. It was a very cozy interior, like a German mountain cottage, with Oktoberfest vibes. Very surprisingly, my nephew felt right at home. My boss used to tell me how beautiful Munich is, show me all these pictures of landscapes very similar to here. The food tasted like a fine home-cooked meal as advertised. Our favorite had to be the signature Black Forest cake. We came out with stuffed bellies, headed back to the resort for another relaxation at the pools. It's early morning at Harrison's. The air is so easy to breathe here. I feel heightened senses like breathing in pure oxygen. The smell of the forest, the sound of water, the view of the mountains along with the hot springs has really turned this trip into the perfect wellness journey. But before heading back, we're picking up fresh produce from the farms of Langley, not far from the springs. First stop is a dairy farm that offers high-quality goat cheese. There's so much fertile land in BC, anything can grow and grow well here. There's so much water from the mountains coming down from what we saw at Bridal Falls. It's a farming paradise out here. I did see a UBC agriculture campus nearby, and it does feel like there's a lot of young educated farmers in the area. I used to always stare at these white mountain tops from the window of my home. Stare at it long enough, the heart tells you to go on a journey, enticing the mind to travel further north. Our final stop is at Krause Berry Farm that specializes in growing everything berry. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. We discovered this farm from one of my nephew's school field trips here. If you like to bake, this place is gonna be perfect for bake supplies. Strawberry pie and waffles are a hit out here, so do come by and give it a try. So this is where we're gonna end our journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you can like and subscribe to stay tuned for our future travels. Peace and love. See you guys next time.